Okay, here's something interesting. I'm just reading it. The camera went off. Tony McClymon's sister, who was in high school, killed herself. Today, shot herself. I don't know which would take more courage, killing myself or living. I lost 3 jobs this week. Someone beat me in 2 days. Dad and Howard Duffy are going to Wild Feed benefit to help save wild animals. Sounds more to me as if it's to kill wild animals. The Lions Club, I misunderstood. Cold day. Mom has a cold. I beat her at double solitaire. Mom loved to play double solitaire. She got a great hoot out of it. Real windy tonight, cloudy. Supposed to rain, freezing rain tomorrow. Hope it snows instead. Tony's sister's funeral is tomorrow. Mom didn't feel well. Didn't rain or snow. Dad and Bill, Karen went to fish at Gus and Tony's. That was the building my nephew ran into while it was burning to save people he didn't know. We couldn't be bothered to help me. It was Emmett Fahey. The baby sat for Emmett Fahey. He's quite senile. See, we used to call it senile. Now it's dementia. I also talked to Florence. Jean, she's fine. In 30s today, and it's cloudy. Sit for Emmett Fahey. Go again for an hour. Didn't. Walked up, got made, stopped, made a little letter, got 4 rolls, stopped into P. Mrs. Florentine's Fitzgerald. She and the lady that lives there were fine. She sent some homemade rolls home for supper. I loved her. I loved Florence Fitzgerald. Her family had her asked if I was a homosexual. I had to go home and look it up. I had no idea what it was. When I was 35, I started wearing a silver band on my left finger because I own myself. That's not the kitten's mommy. That's Jasmine. That's so sweet. Okay. Had cramps, nose leaking, sneezing all night. Got Mom's cold. Mom and Dad went out to Fairings and had crab. Really thinking about joining the Peace Corps. Got to get no. First miss all, but still it'll be a change to see something. Quite sure Dusty's with family. Must think that Dusty's dead. End of January. Mrs. Emmett V.Heike called, wanted me to go and stay with Mr. for 2 hours this evening, but she got fever of 100 and I didn't. Dad bought ice cream. It was good. Finished stalking a nightmare. Huh? Wow. I was only $5 to renew a license. I've only got 4 to 8 inches. Called the Peace Corps. Toll free and there when you send an application. I sure hope they take me. We must have had about 8 inches alone. 3 buses went out into the ditch and caused the fools insisted on having school. I'll play bridge on the 13th. On the 3rd. Mom, her best friend was Mrs. Prestman. She was Mrs. Dick Prestman. Mr. Prestman was a bank president. They had 2 children. They were both adopted. She got some kind of brain thing years later, and she died. And they had little tiny Lhasa, and we could see Dick walking the dog. Hey, hey, hey! Kitty! Jasmine! Leave that baby alone! Jasmine! Leave the baby alone. Leave the baby alone. Thank you. She looks like her dad. Louis is all black, long-haired, with a little bit of white under his chin. Quit that! I have to. Quit it! Thank you very much. Stop it. Do not be mean to kittens. Or anyone else. Thank you, baby. Hello, it's Spats. See his shoes? Spats. Hey, baby. Those kitty fingernails and toenails are just like fingernail knives. Here, sweetheart. Go there. Take a break. Have a nap. President Reagan's 72th birthday of 4th of 83. Karen Carpenter, a singer, died today of a heart attack. She was only 32. Wow, wow, wow. Walked up to Florence's and stayed 3.5 hours. Met her daughter Virginia, cold. Took packaged pork chops to Monsieur told him that I'm going to apply to the Peace Corps. He said that I could use him as a reference. That was nice. I said thanks and that I would. Reagan still haven't come home from vacation. Neighbors helped Mom shovel out car. Ellen has has the cold now too. Dad has it in a bad way. We're supposed to get 3 inches of white stuff today. All well except Dad and Ellen. President Reagan's birthday will be 73 years old. Oh, I got my microscope for the class. I don't even know where that went. I took veterinary assistant training. It was good. It was real good. I had no courage to go apply for anything, though. I'm just a girl. Oh, look, Nana was still alive. That's my mom's mom. Can you please stop licking my neck? That is annoying and just yucky. I dated a woman who thought that that was the way to arouse you. It is not the way to arouse you. It's a way to make you go, oh, please stop it. Please, kitten. Still your heels. Cool your heels. Okay, who's got a spot on their lawn? Jimmy Harris. He married one of my best friends, Marge. And I was in March at Hardee's. Hardee's didn't go into Waukon until 87. Oh, it must be Ben. Ben had cancer in his lungs. Please stop licking my face. It's just gross. $9 to clean for Florence. I love her. Mary Florenstein. When she married John Leo, and they were at the church, and it was in the 30s, and the priest said, John, will you marry Mary? And they stopped and looked around and didn't seem to know that John Leo, who went by Leo, was named John. And Florence just didn't go by Mary. It's funny. It was funny. Hey. I knew all her memories like they were my own. Jimmy Harris came to fix the ceiling. Jim's thinking of taking Ed, what do you want me to do? East Coast has had over 3 feet of snow. I don't know what's going on here. God, I'm so bored. Is this what you want me to save my life so many times? And wow. Boring, 40 degrees. February 13th, 40 degrees. That's lovely weather. Dad was grumpy tonight. Kitty quit at 43 in Waterloo today. 40 here. Foggy most. Dusty's boyfriend came again tonight. Nice taste in tomcats. It's gray with a small spot of white on the collarbone. Called Peace Corps. No luck, because they weren't open. Got recordings saying to call again tomorrow. Ellen was here. I don't remember applying for the Peace Corps. I remember going to Friendship, Pennsylvania, feeling uncomfortable because I wasn't Catholic yet, and coming home. Bill Farron's dead. Found out at the St. Patty's Day parade. This year. He died, I guess, last year. Bill and Dad home today. Ellen and Mom went to church. You know, it might have been a reason Gentleman Jack hid her diary. She didn't do it, though. Her family were embarrassed by her. I mean, God. At least they didn't falsely accuse her of being an elder abuser, so they could force their mother from her home, gaslight her, and use codeine to kill her. What's going on? What do you got in your face? What are you doing? That's Ruth. Still no application from the Peace Corps. Split wood. Dad had Lionel and Bill over to play euchre. 37 high. Went to T and Ann's and fed watered plants. Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip arrived in California to visit. It's their first visit there. Cold, windy day, went to feed Pal and plants. Saw Florence, had lunch with her, and a girl that used to live with her. Mom and Dad went out to dinner in Dorchester with Ida and Howard Duffy had headache all day, didn't do much, and hardly read a chapter. Diane called, didn't get a job at McDonald's because he isn't 16 yet, years old. Robbie did really well for Foot Locker and worked his way up, and before COVID was the manager of a car dealership in Kenilworth, Texas. Application came.